Happy Monday. I hope you're doing fine wherever you are. My name is Sophia and welcome back to Sophia Live. So, former Nandir's Member of Parliament, Alfred Keter, is alleging that Ruto is a madman. This is what Ruto said that made Alfred Keter make these allegations.
Kuna watu wengi sijui hawana time sijui nini wananiuliza maswali ati mbona wewe umeenda hapa, mbona wewe umeenda hapa. Sasa mimi nauliza nyinyi, mnaniuliza, time si yenu, miguu ya kutembea si yenu, mko na haja gani mimi mahali mimi ninaenda?
Well, this is our president talking like this, not even considering the fact that he is using taxpayers' money to make all these travels. So Alfred Keter, to me, I think is raising a very valid concern. This, to me, is a very valid concern. This is what Keter wrote on X, that I can now state without any doubt we are dealing with a madman. And Keter, of course, was replying to a post shared by Kenyans.co.ke about Ruto's travels. So to me, I think we should not ignore this. We should not ignore what Alfred Keter is saying. To me, is raising a very valid concern. The majority of Kenyans who feel the same have chosen to keep quiet. But if you look into things, you cannot tell me that a single person can keep on promising something again and again and again. Let's take, for example, Nithi Bridge construction. Our president has made several public pronouncements about doing something about that bridge. And yesterday he made some, of course, he said that now the contractor is on site and everything is ready. And people are like, finally it's going to happen. Then you promise something over and it's like, it doesn't remember. It's like when he says something, he doesn't remember that he said it. He comes back and say it again and again. And this to me is a valid concern from Alfred Keter. Perhaps we are wondering, why is this man behaving like this? Why is this man not understanding what Kenyans are, of course, telling him? Maybe we are wondering, are we not loud enough, or are we demanding a lot? Perhaps you are demanding a lot from a man who is struggling with something else. Maybe we are demanding a lot from a man who is not even feeling himself. To me, I think we should not ignore this. We shouldn't really ignore this from Kenyans. It cannot be that is one person making all this. 5 days ago, Keter had to do something about it, reminding him about his lies, a documentary by the name Gallery of Lies.
In 6 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 6 months.
How is it?
6 months here, 6 months
How
there.
are we not seeing that perhaps there is something wrong somewhere? To me, you cannot convince me that a mentally fit person can be doing all these things. Because to him, it doesn't seem like it bothers him. Like, it doesn't seem like the lies he keeps on saying bothers him. It doesn't seem so. That's why he keeps on saying it and saying it and saying it. It is all about keeping promises here and there. 3.5 years later, our president is still promising. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is just tragic. This is the period it could be reminding us of all the projects and the development and the things he has been doing since elected. But we are still stuck on his promises. He still thinks that he has a lot of years. I'm seeing also Kenyans are raising concerns about his recent remarks, saying that it needs 30 years for him to do something. And Kenyans like, come on, does he mean like he will be there for 30 years? I don't think so. To me, I don't think so. As Keter is alleging, of course, it looks like we are dealing with someone who is not okay. We have to take it like that. We have to take it like that because this is a very serious case. I would say it must, someone somewhere must look into it for the sake of this nation. It's not like we have something against this man or against this country, or we want this country to fail. Nobody wants Kenya to fail, even the opposition, even some of us who are criticizing him. It's not like we're doing all these things because we want him to fail and we want this country to fail. Because if Kenya fails, all of us will fail. It's not like it is going to be select some and no, nobody will be spared. It is not a matter of we want this man to fail. It is a matter of how are we going to take this country forward to ensure that our country is in the safe hands. Because clearly, the leadership we have at the moment seems that, we are asking them to do something that is not in their minds. That is never, to them it is about something else. And this, if you analyze things clearly, you will realize that when these people came in, they had a very different picture about this country, and their intentions were something else. You cannot convince me that a man who wanted something better for this country 3 years later is still promising. 3 years later, we are talking about corruption, we are talking about looting of public money, we are talking about negativity. It is this government has been clouded by negativity. Nothing positive. I think if you have to mention, the other day I was having conversation with someone else and I was telling him that the only positive thing about this that I saw it is working seamless is about the KRA filing of returns. To me, I did it within, I think it was a minute. And I was like, maybe this is the only thing that is working for this government. Any other thing, it is just stuck. So, what Alfred Keter is alleging is, to me, should raise concerns, or people should not take it for granted. We should not assume that it is because Keter and Ruto are not in the same space politically speaking, because they are not, they are rivals in politics, that maybe we should assume that. No, I think that at this point, no, something is wrong somewhere. And to me, I believe so 100%. I totally believe so that something is wrong somewhere. Well, it might be ignored because, he's a man who has captured all the institutions. Even the institutions that are supposed to be raising these concerns are nowhere because he has captured them all. So maybe that voice from these institutions to raise some of these concerns, the fact that it has not been said, it doesn't mean that all is well. So if I were the institutions mandated to look into some of these things, I think that Alfred Keter should not be ignored. And I want to believe that majority of Kenyans feel the same. It is just that people cannot speak. This man likes going after people who put on such concerns and everything. So I believe that majority of Kenyans feel the same. Because it cannot be. It cannot be that you say this today, tomorrow, the following day, and it looks okay to you. No. All is not well. All is not well. Or is it pressure? Is it pressure? No. Is it pressure from? I don't think so. I really don't think so. It's not about the pressure and the 2027 elections and everything, because he's been promising ever since he was a DP. It's not like he's starting it like today. So this maybe is an issue that has been there, and now with the presidency and demands and everything, then it has just made everything worse. Something or somebody somewhere has to do something about it. We might ignore, but maybe in the end, it will affect all of us. It is a very valid concern to me. It is a very valid concern. So allow me to end this video here for today. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.